everyone, and welcome back to the Overachiever. Today we're playing Monopoly Plus, a very fun Monopoly game if you're into Monopoly. But we're here for the achievements, and as you can see, we've got plenty to collect. 15 achievements in total, lots and lots of different ones to collect. Collect 2 master sets from 1 trade. We've got get more than 100 Monopoly money thanks to a card. See the bank run out of houses. Very simple stuff. I think there's even one for winning a 6-player match. And we're going to do them all today in this one episode. We're going to do it all in one
Welcome to
game.
Monopoly.
So we sign in, of course, to our Monopoly Plus. Very exciting. So yes, as I said, we're going to do all in one playthrough. You don't need to worry about any of this stuff because you can't. I don't think you can even register anymore. It's all dead stuff. We're just gonna play Monopoly. That's literally what we're doing today, and we're gonna do this in local mode. The reason we do it in local mode is because we want to basically play all 6 players. That's how we're gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna play all 6. We need to do the house rules because that's another achievement, and of course we're going to go for the nice easiest one, which is free parking cash. So every tax that's taken away from us basically goes into free parking. Whoever lands on it gets the lot. It is an absolute game changer if you want that in your game. It's really fun rule. So 1 controller per player, but we're going to do all 6, and of course it's me again. It's also me. And after all of that, all these me's, we basically determine the order. And of course, your boy got the highest because, you know, I'm the best. But we have to obviously roll for every player, and it will just determine the order of the game, which is always wonderful. And we can then basically make it up the game. So I got 11, player 2 5, player 3 9, player 4 3, player 5 gets a juicy 3, and player 6. Which is also me, gets an 8. So we're going first, basically, which is a really strong position to be in Monopoly because you can basically buy your properties straight off the bat. But we get an 8. This was probably the worst start you could ever get in Monopoly. We roll a chance, and of course it's go back 3 spaces, which means we then land on the super tax. Income tax, which is just straight away 200 down the drain, which is fantastic. What a great start for us. Now you're probably going to start seeing how we cheese this game a little bit, and basically there's a few different rules in Monopoly that we can manipulate. One being obviously we can trade, which is always fun. So you'll see in this example, so that we can get we'll get an achievement in a second. But basically, you buy a property and then you can trade it. So you can basically stop anyone else from being able to get hold of it, and you just own it immediately, which could put you in a strong position very early on. But obviously, this uses up a lot of your money. Now, because I'm playing with me, myself, and I can basically accept any trade. So I could potentially get them to buy these properties and lose some money, and then I'm like, I'll offer you a fragment of what it's worth, and they can accept it. Now this obviously gives me an achievement almost immediately for owning a property, which is just wonderful. There is another achievement coming straight up as well. Basically, the other option I was talking about is you can put a property up for auction. Now this automatically starts the bidding off at 10 Monopoly money, and then people can bid however much they want. But if no one else bids, you basically get it for 10 Monopoly money. So we're going to basically use this, rinse and repeat this method in order to gain every single property on the board, meaning that whatever anyone lands on, I'm gaining money from them. So which you saw just then, I've now got a railroad and I've got the blue property, and an achievement to boot. So that's wonderful. Now, so that's 2 achievements down out of the 15, which is fantastic. Wolfenstein's ready to download as well, which is just even better, as I'm sure you can all agree. So the idea is that we're just going to continue on this path of going through collecting as much as possible. So the top hat, he gets a lovely 5, which puts him on the railroad I won in the auction, which is just amazing. So he now owes me 25 Monopoly money, which also means that I get another juicy achievement. That's 3 down. We're 3 down. Fantastic. So it's now back to us. Obviously, I'm going to win this auction. We've jumped ahead, by the way. I've now got a lot more properties under my belt. I've nearly got one of every color. And what we're doing now is we're basically... at this point, I've kind of realized that I need to do... There's a very hard achievement, which is make a trade that completes 2 sets of properties for you. Which is what we're going to be doing here with the wheelbarrow, basically. But for now, we're up to player 3. And he's just landed on the remaining blue property, which now means we can get a full set. Which I think is another achievement here, which is great. Which is obviously complete a color set. So that's our first full set, which is fantastic. So we can now basically start building hotels and houses and stuff on top of these places as well.
Something good is going to happen. I can feel it.
So we advanced to Mayfair. This was the final property we needed to get a color on each set. So that would give us another achievement.
Congratulations.
We are just tanking through them at this point. And the next thing I decided to do was also build a hotel. A house, which was another achievement. So we kind of unlocked 2 achievements here in sort of one turn. So we got investor and we got collector, I believe the other one was. So yeah, build your first house, which is just amazing. So a little bit more time passes on, and Wheelbarrow finally out of jail lands on one of the red properties that I needed. So this just we're going to use him going forward to try and get 2 colors of a property that we need, essentially.
It's your turn.
The sound does cut out at this point, so you won't hear anything. It's going to be dead silent. You're just going to be listening to me at this point. Wheelbarrow, of course, landed himself in jail again. What a really not shady guy at all. But he lands on the orange, and I get him to buy that one as well. So at this point, we kind of just need somebody to land on the last red property, so that he can basically grab it and we can do the trade. So, but we're in a really good position to get that achievement at this point. We jump ahead a bit further, and he finally picks up the last red. Our wonderful boat does. He lands on it. So we basically just put up to auction, and we let myself, I take it so that I can just do the trade, essentially. So now that one's kind of basically set up now for completion. Which of course we do the trade. Now I offer him a wonderful like $2 Monopoly money, I think it is, or something like that, and we obviously get all his 3 properties. He's not a good player, you can tell. He is just absolutely giving this away. I think I felt bad, so I was like, here, have $4 instead. Did I mess the trade up there? I think I did mess with the trade there. Oh wow, I'm even more generous. There you go, $10. Wow, 10 Monopoly money, fantastic. So yeah, we obviously. I think what it was is I was like, why can't I accept the trade? And it was because I actually didn't add the money. You can't do a trade for nothing. There has to be a trade for something in these games. So obviously you have to give like, even if it's just like 1 Monopoly money, there has to be like a fair trade basically. But eventually I figured that out, and we make the deal, which is wonderful. And that unlocks another achievement, which is just brilliant. We are tanking through these. And in all honesty, this probably took me all of about 15 minutes to an hour. There you go. I've got 7 achievements at this point, so we're about halfway, which is great. So yeah, the last ones we got here are just like running out of the hotels for the bank. I'll build a hotel on each property, at least 2 colors. Yeah. So these are all very very kind of simple tasks in the grand scheme of things. And I think one achievement's like win against 6 people, um, win with a house rule, and win a game. So like the last 3 achievements are like just basically winning this match, which is unlosable in all honesty. So we finally got a bunch of hotels, and which obviously comes through the VIP, and we also I think we finish off the Mayfair stuff as well at this point, basically netting us that second achievement for getting hotels across two. There, I think that's it coming through there. There you go. Now we can play, getting them across 2 different color sets. So having hotels across 2 different color sets. So that's that one done. I don't know why it came up super late. I actually cut that to a whole different part of the video, but it just come up super late for some reason. So player 5 lands on our very hefty green squares, which of course nets us another achievement for the great income, which was making someone pay rent for over 700. We gained 25 Monopoly money here, and for whatever reason, the achievement also comes in for lucky draw. I don't know why that happened. It should be for over 100. So if like you gain like a £200 one, something like that, that's when you should get that achievement. But it just came in super early. At this point, people are now dropping off the map because they're running out of money. Obviously, player 5, first one to go. We're sad to see him go. He did so well. He actually helped us as well a lot of the way through. So it was sad. Advance to the nearest railway, which obviously is just ours, so not an issue really for us. And at this point, I am basically just planting hotels anywhere I can to make the bank run out of hotels. I think it's after this one, something like that. Anyway, yeah, we're basically just running the bank's house amounts down. It doesn't actually tell you, by the way, how many more houses the bank has. So you just have to keep going until it eventually unlocks. But there we go. It should come up any second now. I thought it was it. There we go. No buildings left. So yeah, you just have to keep going until the bank eventually is like, we can't build anything else, and then you'll get that out of stock achievement as well. And I think to finish up, we just had to let everybody else kind of kick the bucket. Um, Player 6 was the next one to go, sadly. Yeah, money goes to moi. It's our money now. Player 2 rolls as well, and I believe this is also player 2 gone as well. So a little time passes. Basically, everybody kind of manages to dodge a lot of stuff, but until eventually they just land on the stuff that they can't. Like he landed on Mayfair, which is just insane money, and obviously puts us in a fantastic position because we can just take it from him. Um, no questions asked. And 3, I think, literally goes now as well with his 92. Oh no, he won a beauty contest. Never mind. Oh yeah, he goes on the next one. So yeah, so we roll a juicy 7, and of course we're just so stacked for cash. We just it doesn't even matter anymore. We don't even need to get the last pink to get a full set. It really doesn't matter at this point. There's no escape from me, me, myself, and I. It is just continuous, and we win. Ah, there we go. So the last 3 achievements basically come through for winning a match, for also using a house rule, and of course beating 6 players. Phenomenal game. I do love Monopoly. I love to play Monopoly properly, but obviously because we're going for achievements, this was just a 1 hour run and done, all 1,000 achievements, all completed. There it is, easy peasy. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and, of course, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. And I'll see you in the next episode. Much love. Take care. Bye.